for the Chicago Bulls, as today we will be taking on the Brooklyn Nets. Brooklyn. That's who we'll be facing in this game. Honestly, I think this game, look, I don't see many Bulls games these days as fun or entertaining to watch, in all honesty, but I'm hoping a team like Brooklyn, a very young, talented team all around the court, could potentially be a fun game to watch. I'm hoping we're going to see a fun game at the end of the day, but beggars can't be choosers at this point. If we try to find a way to win in any way imaginable, I guess it's something I'm going to have to take at the end of the day. But it is what it is. Before we get any further, if you enjoy the stream at any point and you want to see more from me, drop a like and subscribe if you are new, and let me know in the comments, the chats, your thoughts about this game against Brooklyn. Do you think we can walk away from it with a victory? And yeah, pretty much everything in between. This is going to be a very, very, very interesting game. We already have two chats. Ian says the Nets got this one. Look, I'd say most likely. I mean, look, the Bulls, I think, are they're not even 6 wins yet. They're 5-12 on their season. They're very, very close to getting 10 games below 500 at this point. So, of course, the Nets are the favorites. Plus, they have beaten us in the past as well. Of course, the Nets are the favorites. It's obviously at their home as well. I would say never. I feel like if there's any game the Bulls can win, it'd be this one. Just purely by the fact that, you know, we verse Boston and the Bucks and the Pelicans after this, and I think all three of those teams are going to cause massive problems for the Chicago Bulls. It just is what it is. But in saying that, we're definitely not the favorites in this game either. Jimmy also says the Bulls need this win tonight. No excuses, and they need to give a better effort, and everyone needs to step up. And I gave a like on your channel. I appreciate the like. That really helps out a lot. And look, the Bulls need to play better. The Bulls need better starts. The Bulls need to do pretty much everything the complete opposite of what they have been doing. And if they can do that, they might be a lot closer in games and a lot closer in wins. It looks like some of the players on this team, like DeMar DeRozan, want to turn things around and really believe it can happen. I'm a wait and see type of person. I'm an action speak louder than words type of person. I want to see the Chicago Bulls team turn it around before I'm gonna say that they will turn it around. I don't know. I don't think they will turn it around. I really don't. I don't see an avenue where the Chicago Bulls just overly turn the tables, win every game, score 110 points every single game, and just look like a great team. I can't see a way that happens for the Bulls, if you know what I mean. But I'm a wait and see type of guy. If you could turn it around, then fair play. How long before the Bulls are behind by 10? By the normal standard of the Chicago Bulls, I would say 5 minutes. It would take them 5 minutes to be down by 10. And it might be like 15-4. And then we'll time out. We'll probably time out when it gets to a like, you know, not Orlando. Brooklyn will get out to a 9-0 start probably. We'll time out. We'll start scoring, and then they'll get to double digits by the end of it. That's what I think is going to happen. But again, we're due for a change. I mean, not every game can be the same script, you know. Like, eventually we're going to have to take the lead in the first quarter. We can't just spend all 82 games behind. It's crazy. I know we're bad, but, like, the script has to change eventually. Will it change in this game? I don't know, but we'll see. Brooklyn look like they have a little bit more players back than when we last faced them as well. So, again, be prepared for the biggest threat. Something that surprises me about Brooklyn is not necessarily their defense that's kept them in games. I mean, you look at their team, they're a very, very well-rounded defensive team. That's what it looks like on paper at least. But their offense has been very, very positive for the most part in their season. And I think that's what's got them more wins than losses. I believe they have more wins than losses, if I'm not mistaken. If they don't, it's very, very close. So, yeah, they're having an around 500 season or a little bit more. I don't know. And the Bulls are struggling because we have no offense at this point in time. Our offense is stagnant, to say the least. But we'll wait and see. Obviously, Brooklyn are now doing their, introductions and whatnot. I've actually started this stream a little bit earlier than I thought I would. I like to start the streams as soon as the game starts because, like this game for me starts at 11:30. It's now 11:40. I have to wait 10 minutes just for the actual jump ball to begin. Like a lot of the stuff beforehand, I just don't like watching. I don't like watching the pregame. I don't like watching the Bulls introducing their starting five and Brooklyn introducing starting their five. I'm more of the type of person to just, put on the game and let the first bounce happen already. Whatever happens after that happens after that. But yeah, it's going to be an interesting night in Brooklyn. Very interesting night. We'll see what ends up happening. Dang, that's very loud. Okay, there we go. As per usual, the NBA League Pass will not let me watch the Bulls commentary team, so I'll probably come back at halftime to see if it works by then. So no Stacey King for me, unfortunately, which is very upsetting. I like me some Stacey King, some positivity in these games when there's no positives to be had. I appreciate someone that always likes to look at the brighter side of things. But yeah, none of that. We're probably going to see the Nets commentary team laugh at the Bulls. That seems to be the ongoing theme around these other teams' commentary teams. They're just making fun of the Bulls. And to be fair, the Bulls are a team that's worth making fun of at this point. So, yeah. All right, here we go. So our starting five is the typical starting five you would expect to see. We got Kobe White, we got Zach LaVine, we got DeMar DeRozan. I believe Alex Caruso was questionable to play. I didn't actually see if he's playing or not. But if he's not playing, I'd assume it'd be Patrick Williams that is starting, and he is. And Vucevic as the 5 on this team, the starting center. And the game is about to begin, guys. Hopefully you enjoy the stream. Hopefully the game will be a good one, worth watching. And we'll see if we can actually get out to a good start. We win the tip, which is a fantastic start already. The first possession in our hands. Oh my! That's a beautiful start already. The lob to LaVine. I think that might have been the first alley-oop I've seen the Bulls, maybe not this season, but, there's not many of them we chuck up. That's an excellent start to a game. Let's hope that can set the tempo. Johnson misses the 3. Rebound, DeMar DeRozan. Kobe gets it to Pat. Pat wants to attack. High off the glass, Patrick Williams. A 4-0 start, guys. Has the script changed? We're up 4. Hey, stop the clock. The game's over. We have a 4-0 start right here. Oh my goodness. Dinwiddie, step back 3. That's not a great shot. Oh my goodness. This could get out to 6. This is crazy. LaVine. Oh, Patrick Williams. He still wants to attack. He was open. He decided to attack the basket. Whew. All right. We got something to watch here. 10:44 already. The Bulls have scored. DeMar finds Vooch in the post. Kobe 4-3. That's a bit short. Okay. The ball has ended up in Thomas's hands. A pick and roll. Finney Smith wants to drive. Kobe, good defense. Hopefully we don't miss Caruso much today. Hopefully. Well, look, the Bulls are having a good start, there's not a whole lot of negatives going on. Good defense. We scored 4 points. Kobe almost turns it over. Patrick Williams saves it. And he's going to get the ball back. 4-3. Patrick Williams. Guys, this is we're in the rare sight zone here. We're in a rare zone here. The Bulls have a 7-0 start. Did we jinx them? I think we might have jinxed them. I said they're going to get a 9-0 start at the Brooklyn Nets. They didn't. It's the Bulls. They got a 7-0 start. That's crazy. That is truly crazy. And just like that, Brooklyn have a timeout on their hands. They've seen enough. This Bulls team is on a different level. They're different gravy right now. Pat is everywhere. Yeah, he saved a turnover from Kobe. He got a high off the glass layup. He made a 3. Patrick Williams with a terrific start. 5 points in the game, I believe, for Patrick Williams. That's his average. He's got that in the first couple of minutes. Love to see it. Absolutely love to see it. And then the alley-oop to Levine sets the tempo there. I mean, you don't expect to run that play the very first possession of the game, but that's exactly what we did. We set an off-ball screen for Levine, gets open in the paint, easy alley-oop, easy layup. That was a very good tempo set right there. It's about time we get stuff like that to go the very first game, very first possession of the game. I don't think people understand how important it is to kind of score first and score with your first shot or second shot in the game, you know. That really sets a tempo for the rest of the game. So I'm hoping that it will. I'm hoping that we don't fall stagnant. I'm hoping that our bench doesn't let us down. I'm hoping that the starters can remain consistent. There's still a lot of game left, but I'm hoping for a lot of things that I know is not guaranteed with the Chicago Bulls team. We'll see. You know, just because we had a good start doesn't necessarily mean we're going to be, you know, winning the game by the end of it. But one can hope. Let's hope that it can happen at the end of the day. Let's hope. Because I do feel like out of all the games that we can win this week, we have 4 games this week. The game against Brooklyn is the game that we're most likely going to win. We got Boston after this. Let's be honest. I know we used to have Boston's number, but Boston are a much bigger team this time around. I think what made us so matchup friendly with Boston is that they play small. They have Robert Williams at center, and you know their lineup was just as small as the Bulls in many ways. Now they've got Porzingis. They're a bit of a bigger team, and they are dominating at the moment in terms of their NBA season. So I don't see us beating the Celtics. The Bucks we've already lost to. You know, it's just as simple as that. And then the Pelicans. I think the Pelicans will absolutely destroy us. So yeah, there's a lot. It is bad that a part of me wants the Bulls to lose and hope that Billy Donovan gets removed. I wouldn't say it's bad, but I think the assumption that Billy Donovan will leave is a very, very questionable one. Like, we truly don't know what the front office is thinking and if they're ever going to actually remove him. Like, you could have the worst season he could have the worst season. Like, we could literally get the first pick, and I truly believe there's a chance that Billy Donovan will still be here by the end of it. You know what I mean? Kobe White makes a 3. We've got a double-digit lead. Oh my goodness, the sight for sore eyes. And he plays defense. Oh my. The Bulls might have some joy today. DeMar, Pat, he's hesitated a bit, but he makes the 3. Oh my, what's going on in Brooklyn? All right, the double screen. A 3 for Spencer Dinwiddie to get them on the board. Former Chicago Bull, Spencer Dinwiddie. DeMar to Kobe. Kobe fakes the 3. Probably could have shot it, to be honest. Trying to get Vooch in the post. Finds Levine in the corner. Kobe loves that pump fake. Gets the floater up. Vooch tips it right to the other team. All right, Bridges. O'Neal for 3. That's off. We know Brooklyn are going to chuck up a whole bunch of 3s. We're going to be ready for that. DeMar in the post. Royce O'Neal on him. Kicks it to Kobe. 4, 3. I can't believe what I'm watching. If only it wasn't so early in the morning, I might actually, you know, be going crazy right now. Bridges for 3. Air ball. Rebound Patrick Williams. Come on, Pat. Pat to DeMar. Oh, okay. He's able to bring that possession back. DeMar wants to isolate. Kicks it to Kobe. Kobe with 3 threes. Oh, the bounce. Almost. That's off. 16-3 start. This is incredible. Oh. Was that Finney Smith trying to go for a dunk? I think we reached on him. Pat to DeMar to Kobe. Vooch sealed him in the corner. This ball movement's insane. And Pat gets another 3. I'm loving this. I am loving this. The ball movement is there. The shooting is there. This is good stuff. Dinwiddie has Nikola Vucevic isolated. Step back three. Not a great shot in the end. And Brooklyn pretty much turn it over. It's just a missed shot that goes out of bounds. Again, all of this is coming from ball movement. It's everybody touching the ball. The pump fakes. This is the basketball I like to see. This is the basketball that you wish you see from the Bulls every game. All right. Got DeMar to Kobe. Pump fake to Vooch. To DeMar. DeMar is open. And he makes it. DeMar DeRozan. DeMarvelous. 22-3. Oh, I might shed a tear. Bridges. Pat. Pump fake. Bridges for three. Got it. Patrick Williams is born. This man's, he got the quick revive. He's back. He's back in the game. Back in form. Kobe. DeMar. Or Levine. It looks like there's a little bit of stagnation going on, but he kicks it to DeMar. Open for three again. What is happening? Bro, what is happening? That's 7 threes in the first quarter. What is this? I'm a little bit stunned here. Cam Thomas. Finney Smith makes a three. Brooklyn trying to keep themselves in it at this point. Zach to Kobe. To DeMar. I don't like Vooch not really fighting in that post position there. Kobe wants to dance a little bit. He shoots a three. That's 8 threes. Kobe White makes his third three of the game. Bro, we're going to get 30 points before 5 minutes left in the quarter. Will Ben Simmons ball out in this game? At this point, I think everybody on the Bulls are balling out in this game. Is Ben Simmons even playing? That's my fellow Australian right there. I love me some Ben Simmons. Look, he's a different dynamic, Ben Simmons, at the center position, isn't he? So, I wouldn't say he's going to ball out, because I don't think he ever truly balls out, but he'll get his stats if he's playing. I thought he'd be starting if he's playing. I don't think he's playing. I don't know. Anyway. Oh, turnover. The Brooklyn Nets head coach is just looking in absolute, like, amazement. What are we witnessing right now? DeMar DeRozan's made, I think, 2 threes. Kobe's made 3. Patrick Williams has made 2 threes. This is ridiculous. Kobe again. Oh, it's off. Vooch fights for the offensive rebound. He can't get it. Finney Smith gets it. I think it said he was out. Yeah. If I can't see, like, with the lineup that Brooklyn showed, I can't see Ben Simmons not starting in that lineup. Like, they're playing really small today. Obviously, Claxton is still out. You know, that must be something that's happening. So, I thought a guy like Simmons would be starting. Levine takes it all the way. So, we make like 8 threes in the game. Then all of a sudden, the layups just become easy because Brooklyn can't guard everything. Bridges kicks it to the corner. Lonnie Walker attacks. Kobe! Snatch block? I just saw a Kobe White snatch block. I can't believe it. Zach to Vooch in the post. Post hook. Doesn't get the bounce to go. This team was always better when Pat and Kobe stepped up in the lineup, but the problem is we're never able to get the best out of them with the big three. Okay, bit of a mouthful there, but look, it's absolutely spot on, to be honest. It's clear this big three doesn't play well together, so other guys have to step up in replacement of them. In many ways, this shouldn't be called a big three. You need to have everybody involved in the starting 5. Again, the amount of assists we've had in this first quarter is what we need to see every game. I'm not asking for the Bulls to make 8 threes in the first quarter every game. As Levine gets a transition, he misses the dunk. Oh, if he made that. and Brooklyn get the transition points on the other end. The Bulls with a timeout, 30-11. But again, I'm not asking the Bulls to make 8 threes in the first quarter every single game, but I think the ball movement is always a talking point for this Bulls team. It's never present at all. It's a lot of stagnation. Even when we're moving the ball, no one's really moving on the floor. And I also do think, to be fair as well, the three-point shooting has made this a lot better to watch. Like, if we weren't making our threes, it would probably be seeing the same thing about this Bulls team. But the movement is there. It looks like they're trying to get everybody involved. Everybody's touching it. And good things happen when that happens, man. Like, we forget, just because we have a big three here, like, these guys are basketball players, man. You know, everybody on this team's a professional sometimes. You know, let that flourish. The fact that we saw an alley-oop to start off the game is fantastic, and I think that carried over to everything we have seen. The aggression from Patrick Williams, the aggression from Kobe White, obviously DeMar DeRozan getting involved with some threes. This might be an outlier type of a game. We may not see this type of game again, but I'm going to enjoy it while it's here. Because again, I don't think the Bulls are ever going to make 8 threes in the quarter again. Maybe like game 50 or something we will, but I don't think it's going to happen again, so I'm going to enjoy it. I am going to enjoy it. It's going to be a fun time seeing all these guys make threes. But hey, look, we still got the bench to come in and make a difference here. We still got guys like Drummond that's probably going to come in and play. We still got guys like Ayo that's going to come in and play, and Javon Carter to come in and play. There's still a lot left here. Let's not... We could still lose, if you know what I mean. So let's not jump the gun, but it's a terrific start. We're definitely going to see some Julian minutes. I hope Batim too, but I didn't see a post saying they called him up. I don't think we're going to see any Batim minutes. I know we got a lot of Batim fans out there. I'm sorry, I just don't think we're going to see Batim minutes. Julian Phillips, well, look, he played last game. I would think it's naive of me to say he wouldn't play today, but we'll see. I like the energy of the rookie. I really, really do. I think he can... I think he could do something in this type of game. Again, some young energy, some defense. That's what he brings to the table already. That's what he's ready for defensively. But, yeah, I wouldn't mind seeing some Julian Phillips. He's very athletic as well. We'll see. I can't believe Patrick Williams has 11 points. You and me both, my friend. I can't believe Kobe White's made 3 threes already. I can't believe that DeMar DeRozan has how many threes has DeMar DeRozan made today? 3 threes already? I can't believe that. I think the only starter that hasn't scored is Vucevic. Maybe Vucevic has scored and I missed it. It's, again, a great start. All right, timeout done. Levine's bringing the ball up. In a pick and roll with Nikola Vucevic. Levine wants to attack. High off the glass, he gets swatted. That will remain Chicago Bulls ball. Take a look at this. It's good defense. Uses his other hand to block it. All right, come on. Try and get a score here. Keep up this momentum. We got Pat Ayo in the game, by the way, for DeMar. Vooch to Levine. Levine to Vooch. Vooch mid-range. Got it. Nikola Vucevic. Okay, this is a terrific start. Lonnie Walker has the ball now. 2 Bridges. We know Bridges wants to be one of those main scorers here. Good defense by Ayo. Sharp. Oh, that's a beautiful putback from him, to be fair. Sman did a no-look shot and it goes in. Levine gets fouled. Levine being aggressive today. All right. Bulls look hungry, energized, and motivated for the first time this season. Again, it all started from the alley-oop, man. It all started from that play where we actually saw the ball go in before the other team. As soon as we got that 2-0 start, and the way that we got it in as well, that's where it all really changed, man. Then after that, everything just kind of fell easily for us. Like, hey, we actually have a lead. it's been a terrific start. It's been a terrific start. And again, their ability to make the three in this first quarter, I think, is a big reason why they're up to this start. If the Bulls were shooting the normal percentage from three with the amount they have taken, you know, we'd be having a different conversation here. But I'll take it, man. I will take it. Let's hope the energy stays in as Javon Carter and Torrey Craig both enter the game. Trying to find that corner. It looks like that's a moving screen from Brooklyn. That will be Bulls ball. They even made the shot. It's not going to count. There we go. Let's go. Andre Drummond coming into the game. All right. DeMar in the post to Javon Carter. All right, to Io. Looks like there's a pick. Oh, no. No pick and roll. Javon Carter's going to... Someone's going to have to chuck it up. A turnover from Javon Carter. No one really chucked up a shot there. Lonnie Walker for three. That's off. Drummond will grab that. Again, Brooklyn playing very small. We should be looking to dominate the rebounding. Io in transition will get fouled and will go to the line. Let's take a look at this. Io. Again, Io's always been a deadly transition player. That's an easy call, an easy foul. Happy to see Io really get instant aggression as well. We need someone from the bench to step up as well. The way that these starters are playing, if this bench lineup can look anywhere remotely close, this could be a really fun game to watch. Io misses the free throw, unfortunately. Let's hope he makes the second one. $1:51 to go in the first quarter. Io shooting his second free throw. He got it to go. I think that's the first points from the Bulls bench today. All right. Brooklyn's offense looking a bit stagnant here. Lonnie Walker's got the ball at half court. Looking for the pick and roll. We try to blitz it. Lonnie Walker for three. That's off. Rebound Drummond. Again, their offense is looking very stagnant. It might be opposite day today. Javon Carter, deep three. That's off. Io trying to fight for the offensive rebound. He could not get it. O'Neal gets the rebound. And he looks like he's going to get a shot. No, he doesn't. Wofford's going to get the shot. Got it. 34-16 for the Bulls against Brooklyn. All right, let's get some more defense going. Oh, my goodness. We foul. I meant offense, by the way, but Andre Drummond with the moving screen. That's not a good way to enter the game, Mr. Drummond. I don't see much in that. Anyway. Come on, let's get some hands up, D. He wants to shoot another one. No, he passes up on it. Lonnie Walker with a blocking foul on Drummond. That's 2 for Drummond. We might be still seeing some Julian Phillips minutes here because if Drummond goes out, we're playing small. Simple as that. We're going small ball if Andre Drummond's going to be in foul trouble. Let's see. Johnson for 3. Got it. There we go. Brooklyn's making their threes now. Let's hope. Again. Got to put our foot on the pedal here. 20 seconds to go. DeMar trying to get a pick and roll. Usually they blitz this. They don't blitz it now. They just switch. DeMar's going to get his mid-range. And he's got it. DeMar DeRozan is having a great start. Johnson wants to attack. He gets blocked and he's running straight to the bench. He does not want to argue. All right. Hey, look, that is the best start to a quarter I think I've seen from the Chicago Bulls in 2 years. 36 points in the quarter to Brooklyn Nets 19. That is a terrific start from the Chicago Bulls team. Now, again, we need to put our foot on the pedal. We need to keep this going. We need this momentum to stay the way that it is. Again, there's no point having a start like this if you still choke it towards the end. The script has been reversed. It is opposite day, ladies and gentlemen. We saw the Bulls have a terrific start to a quarter. That is very rare. Very, very rare. So let's hope in the end we're not talking about another Bulls loss, because I don't know if I can bear a different way for the Bulls to lose. Like, the Bulls' losses have been standard. We pretty much never have the lead in the first place. If we have a 20-point lead in the game, which we're close to having, 36-19, and this is how we lose, wow. Wowee. But again, let's not hope for the worst here. Again, out of all the games this week that I think we can win, this is the one. This is the one that I think we can win. So let's hope the Bulls can continue that momentum. Everybody's looking really good at the moment. Patrick Williams, 11 points in the game already. DeMar DeRozan just has not missed, I don't believe. He's made threes. He's made mid-ranges. He's done a whole bunch of things. Levine attacking the paint, which is good. Kobe making his threes. A lot to like about that first quarter. The efficiency of our game is where I'm most happy. The ball movement from the very beginning to where it is now, very, very happy with that. That led to open threes. That led to, obviously, easier shots in the paint as well, because look, once you make your threes, you can basically get anything you want, because the teams are going to respect the three-point line if you start making it on them. So we'll see how it goes. We will see how this goes. This is looking promising. Finally, we could be talking about a Bulls win. Maybe, finally. We'll see. I don't want to jinx it, you know. It's hard. It's hard not to, because it is just such, again, like, it's an amazing start to a quarter. I don't think I've seen a start like that in a long time. But, you know, anything's possible. The second quarter looks like it's about to begin. Oh, wow. We're getting a little bit of a look of all these Brooklyn Nets players. Again, they've got a lot of work to do to come back. Still a lot of time left. They're gonna have the ball at the beginning of the second quarter. Spencer Dinwiddie trying to find an open man. He can't. The Bulls' good defense, stopping all the cuts. Royce O'Neal, deep three. That's not a good shot. Air ball. Again, if those are the shots that Brooklyn are going to be taking, I'm loving this. According to my sources, Porzingis is out against the Bulls and Drew Holiday has missed the last 2 games for Boston. Oh, so they got a couple of guys out. Well, again, I think Porzingis will be huge. Porzingis is a rim protector and he's very tall. And I think he changes the game for Boston. Drew Holiday is obviously a fantastic player as well. But again, he could still come back against the Bulls. Javon Carter, that's it. He traveled. Did he make the shot as well? Oh, that would have been crazy. Still, I don't think we're beating Boston. No matter who's in or out, I don't think we're beating Boston. Not with the start that they've had. They're going to take us seriously as well. It's an in-season tournament game. They're going to want to do as well as possible in that tournament. They're going to step it up. Lonnie Walker for 3. Okay. Brooklyn making their threes. Again, this is territory where we need to keep the momentum up. DeMar to Javon Carter. Kicks it to Craig. Turnover. Oh, and he misses the layup, Lonnie Walker. Torrey Craig coming back defensively after he commits the turnover. And he wants to attack. Finds Ayo in the corner. That's off. Drummond gets his own rebounds. And he's getting fouled. Whew. Again, this is what happens when you play big ball. Especially with a guy like Drummond who's an elite rebounder. He'll find his way to the glass and now he's going to the line. I'm surprised they didn't call this a foul on Javon Carter there. Drummond misses. Hey, look, I just want one out of you, Drummond. Just give me one. That's what we need. Drummond always getting rebounds. Yes, he does. Well, he didn't miss the shot this time. It was Io that missed the shot, but he found his way to the glass. And look, when Brooklyn are playing as small as they are, I love the fact that we could play a little bit of bully ball. We don't do it enough. We don't have the opportunity to do it enough. Dinwiddie gets an and one. Again, Brooklyn are not a team that's going to give it up. Let's take a look at this. It's a veteran type move from Spencer Dinwiddie right there. He knows exactly what he was doing. And he makes the free throw. Okay, 37-25, a 12-point game for the Bulls. Brooklyn have done a very nice job to bring it back from 20. DeMar, mid-range. That's off. Rebound, Lonnie Walker. Looks like Brooklyn's gone on their run. O'Neal, sidestepping three. Off. Torrey Craig snatches that rebound away. Brooklyn will save it though. Johnson has the ball. O'Neal's going to take another three. I mean, you can't expect him to miss forever. Timeout Bulls. It's a single-digit game again. This is how quickly games can turn around. This is exactly what I was afraid of. We didn't put our foot on the pedal. A couple of missed shots, a couple of bad opportunities. And all of a sudden, Brooklyn come right back in. Again, their offense has been the most surprising factor of their team. You know? And they're showing you why here. The bunches of threes that they can make. Royce O'Neal is a guy that didn't make a whole bunch. In fact, he airballed his last three before the one that he made. But he doesn't give up. He keeps on shooting them. And in the end, it's back to single digits. So look, if I was Billy Donovan here, I'd be getting guys like Zach LaVine in the game, guys like Pat in the game, guys like Kobe in the game. Like, we need to start bringing the starters back in, as Jordan was saying. Bring the starters back into the game. Don't let this get out of hand. No need to give the bench extended minutes if they're not cutting it. Bring the starters in. See what happens. It's clear that's what we need to see. But again, I'm still hopeful. We still have a comfortable lead. I am still hopeful. Let's hope by the end of the game I'm still hopeful. Oh my goodness. But yeah, what are your guys' thoughts on the first half thus far? On the first quarter and the beginning of the second quarter? We knew Brooklyn were never really going to give it up, but still, you can't deny the Bulls' start to this game. You really can't. But it's just the start. The Bulls need to play all four quarters. Bring all four quarters together. Too hopeful. Oh, no. Oh, I hope I'm not too hopeful. I just want a fun game, man. And so far, this is a fun start. I'm having fun. I understand there are going to be a lot of Bulls fans that want us to lose this game, want us to lose every game from here on in, and I understand that. But look, I can't help it, man. I'm a Bulls fan. I want to watch Bulls games and have fun doing it. I want to be entertained. And so far, that's what I've gotten. And I'm happy about it. I'm fully aware we're going to be losing a lot more than we win, but it doesn't mean we have to lose every single game. Like, we're not going to go 5 and... What is it? I don't even know the math about that. 5 and 78 or whatever it is. I don't know. Something like that, you know. We're just not going to see it. The Bulls are having a good first half. It's about time. Hit that like button. Yes. Hit that like button. We are 3 likes away from double-digit likes. That's always the goal. Double-digit likes in my eyes shows that you guys like what you see. Has the Bulls turned that over? Yes, they did. The Bulls come out of that timeout with a quick turnover. And they don't get back on defense as Johnson gets an easy layup. That's really poor. Another timeout. Billy Donovan's frustrated. There's no way we just came out of that half with a turnover. Brooklyn with the easiest layup of their lives because the Bulls didn't come back on defense from that turnover, and we just seen another timeout. That's crazy. That is crazy. If they can repeat this in the second half, well, look, again, we're not even repeating it in the first half at the moment. Billy Donovan is overplaying the bench. What is he doing? To be fair, look, I understand Billy Donovan, overplaying the bench. We want to see the starters in. But there's no excuse for the Bulls not coming back on defense after turning the ball over. Like, we turned the ball over from an out-of-bounds play. There's plenty of time for the players to come back. And the fact that I just saw a layup, an open layup from Johnson, because players are not coming back on defense from a turnover out of bounds is ridiculous. I don't care who's playing in that game. That just simply should not happen. So I completely understand the second time out, but hopefully, again, in the second time outs, he puts the starters in there. That's an embarrassing play. Again, when you start so well, you don't expect stuff like that to happen. Still not over, though. Still not over. 7-point game. Again, they're scratching and clawing their way back, the Brooklyn Nets. All right. The game break is still happening. I'm starting to get a little bit nervous, a little bit fidgety. I don't know. I felt like maybe the game was just too good to be true. We're finally going to see that great game. And I don't know. I'm starting to think we might not see it anymore. All right. Earphones in. Let's hope for the game break to be over. I hate timeouts, especially back-to-back timeouts like this. Oh, man, that's annoying. I'd love to be listening to Stacey King right now, man. League Pass, bro, my League Pass has an agenda against me, bro. It's like he hates my money, bro. Shout out Jimmy, Salty Solution, and the Old School Magic for being here every watch along. Exactly. Shout out to you guys. Amazing. Amazing support. All right, here we go. Kobe White in the game with Javon Carter, Vucevic, Torrey Craig, and Zach LaVine. So it's a combination of the bench and the starters out here. Javon Carter to Vooch. Vooch to LaVine. It looks like he's going to have to create something out of nothing here. A fadeaway. He got the roll. We got the bounce. Again, this is something he kind of worked on yesterday. He was working on that fadeaway. I think that bounce was a tad bit lucky, but we needed that momentum swing. Oh, Johnson with a deep three. 6-point game. Vooch finds Craig. Misses the layup, but he gets the foul. Oh, bit of a travel. Hey, I'll take it, man. The rest can't call everything. Craig at the line. Makes the first. Again, just trying to keep that momentum going as much as possible here. And he makes both. Good to see. Come on, I'd love a stop. We got Dinwiddie. I think that's Sharp with the post hook. Yes, it is. 41-35. Trading buckets will work in our favor here. Levine to Craig. Craig wants to attack. Mid-range. Hits the side of the backboard. It's an awful shot. Lonnie Walker for 3. That's off. Johnson gets his own rebound for Spencer Dinwiddie. Again, Brooklyn shooting bunches of 3. Zach Levine gets the ball taken out of his hands. Oh my. Oh my goodness. Bro, our whole team has got butterfingers here. I cannot believe this. Levine. Vooch. Turnover. The momentum has swung. Brooklyn have a chance to tie this game. He missed the lob. Lonnie Walker. Oh, that was ambitious. Levine. The stadium is rocking over here in Brooklyn. Javon Carter shoots the 3. Oh no, rebound Johnson. Dinwiddie. Sharp misses the layup. Kobe saves. Bro, this is chaotic right now. The full court pressure from Brooklyn as Levine has the ball in his hands. Finds Vooch. Again, I'd just like a little bit of a Vooch post hook here to settle things down. Not what we're seeing at all. Zach isolation. He wants the ball in the post. Fade away. Rebound Sharp. Dinwiddie. O'Neal. Oh, his foot was out of bounds. He had a layup there. Man. I can't believe that possession. He kicked the ball. Oh, man. They're playing in the wrong sport at the moment. That's what it feels like. Zach finds Kobe for 3. That's off. This Bulls team really can't put a whole half together, let alone this is crazy. DeMar in the game now. Pat in the game. This is our starters. And Johnson gets the foul call on Kobe White. Wow. All right, Johnson coming out of the game. Would you rather have Billy Donovan or Doc? To be honest, if the Bulls are going to fire Billy Donovan, I wouldn't want Doc Rivers. I just feel like we're not in a position to be competing, and Doc Rivers wants a competing team, if you know what I mean. Oh, and just like that, the game's been tied. Yeah, I wouldn't want Doc Rivers if we're trying to rebuild. So I would say none. But if we're trying to retool, I guess I'd rather have Doc Rivers, if I had to answer the question. I kind of just want a young coach with just a progressive mindset. That's really what I want to see. Oh, Brooklyn are going to take the lead, aren't they? Bridges for 3. And just like that, Brooklyn are taking the lead. The Bulls have absolutely fumbled the bag. Vooch for 3. Missed. And a lob. Oh my. Oh my goodness. The momentum has swung. Not only has it swung, we got slapped in the mouth while we see it swing. Crazy. A third. Oh my goodness. Nets legend in the building. He must be very, very happy Brooklyn have come back. Storming, steaming back the Brooklyn Nets have. There's a lot of Bulls fans here. I'm not sure if this is the place for you, but that's okay. Come on, Nets. Oh, no. It might be the first time. Actually, no, it's not the first time we've seen someone from a different team come here. We've seen that with the Heat as well. But yeah, momentum has swung indeed. DeMar DeRozan doing well to get to the line at this point. We just need something to go our way. Sharp coming out of the game for Brooklyn. He's been killing us, in all fairness, as well. Damar. Oh, he misses the second. Nothing goes our way. O'Neal. He's got Dinwiddie. You think the Nets can beat your Bulls? I've already seen it happen, so yes, I do believe that. If they've already won the first game against us in the series, then yes, I do believe they can win the second. But I do believe if there's any game the Bulls are going to win this week, it'd be this one. Levine wants to attack. Patrick Williams for three. Patrick Williams is having an elite game at the moment. 1 point game for Brooklyn. I think Pat needs extended minutes today. Oh, DeMar gets the steal. Playing the passing lanes. The Bulls have a chance to take the lead right back. DeMar gets the foul call. He's gone to the line. Oh my. Again, the massive run that Brooklyn went on in this quarter. The Bulls now have to fight their way back. This is so bizarre. The poor. Everybody loving the Patrick Williams performance in this half. He's got his career, not his career high, his season high already in this game, and he's done it in a half. DeMar misses the second. We have a tie game. Alright, we've seen Spencer Dinwiddie. Is that Finney Smith for three? Oh, wow. 3-point game for Brooklyn. That's a hard guard for Nikola Vucevic, who's not really quick. Can't keep up with that pick and pop. Levine to Vooch. I'd love to see Vooch in the post, man. We haven't seen it all half. DeMar gets absolutely rejected. It will be Bulls ball. That's actually Brooklyn ball. I hope they don't challenge that. They're not going to challenge it. I'll take it. That is 100% Brooklyn ball. There we go. DeRozan to Levine. 2.6 seconds. Someone's got to shoot it. Levine floater. Air ball. O'Neal in transition. Brooklyn running. Lonnie Walker on Vooch. That's not a good matchup right there. DeMar had no choice. Hard foul on Lonnie Walker. There was no way Vooch was going to be able to guard that. This guy's rapid, bro. No way Vooch was going to be able to do anything there. Lonnie Walker gone to the line. Makes the first. Makes the second. There we go. Brooklyn up by 5. 2:55 to go. Let's see if the Bulls can salvage the half and at least try and tie this game, I would hope. Try to do something in that range. DeMar attacks. Kobe 4-3. There we go, Kobe White. Having another great 3-point shooting game. Royce O'Neal for 3. Again, we're going to start getting out to these guys for 3. That's just an open 3. There was no play that happened there. Just one pass, one shot. That's ridiculous. Kobe wants to drive. Goes for the layup. No and one, but he's going to go to the line. Oh my. Kobe White legacy game. Kobe White's been having a couple of good games. Got to give him some credit, man. He's what? His 3-point percentage in the last maybe 3 or 4 games has been off the roof. He makes the first free throw. It's about, again, we need it. Look, eventually Zach LaVine's going to be leaving this team, right? Kobe White is the type of guy that we need to see a whole lot from. Right now, he's kind of that point guard, you know, trying to facilitate and score when he's open type of guy. But what you never know. Depending on who we get back in that trade, Kobe White might have to be a shooting guard. He might need to do more of this catch and shoot and more of the scoring and taking the load off scoring wise. As Lonnie Walker makes another 3. So it's good to see a little bit of everything from Kobe White already this season. We're seeing a little bit of everything. We're seeing the threes. We're seeing the playmaking a little bit, the defense. It's good work from Kobe. And yet people are saying Kobe White should be coming off the bench. I've never been a believer of Kobe White coming off the bench. I understand why people say that, because they believe at the time Javon Carter should be starting because he fits the starting 5 better. I like Javon Carter. He had a little bit of a run earlier on in the season where he was making every shot, you know, he could possibly think of. But I think Kobe White's the clear candidate as a starter. I've always believed that, and I'm happy that that's what we're seeing. But there's another 3 by Lonnie Walker. The Bulls got to put a hand up on defense here. Leaving too many room for shooters now. Literally, they're not even making plays at this point. It's just one pass and one shot. Patrick Williams with the fadeaway. That's off. Mikal Bridges has Vooch on an island here to O'Neal. That's a deep one. Oh, no. Bro, at this point, what can you even do when they're making shots like that? That's a deep 3. Like, you would be surprised. You wouldn't even be surprised if Curry would miss that type of shot. That's crazy. This man was closer to the out-of-bounds line than he was to the 3. Kobe, come on. He's missed. The Nets might end this quarter in a double-digit lead. Lonnie Walker doesn't take the shot. Dinwiddie to Bridges for 3. That's off. Rebound, Zach. 13 seconds left. It is a double-digit lead at the moment. Zach shoots the 3. That's off. Kobe rebound. Shoots the midi. He got fouled. So we will have a chance. We will have a chance to I'm assuming these are free throws. We will have a chance to bring it to single digits before the half ends. I need DeMar to get 40 to raise his trade value. DeMar's trade value is going to be the same, with all due respect. He's on an expiring contract. You're not going to get much out of DeMar. DeMar's type of situation is, would you rather let him walk for nothing or get little for him, but at least you get something? That's the type of situation we're in with DeMar. That's why LaVine's your best trade piece. Nets 10-point lead to start the half. Has the foul call been overturned or something? They're replaying it. Nah, that looks like a foul. Kobe White's gone to the line. I think they reviewed the shot clock, not necessarily the foul. And the shot was taken before the shot clock expired. Unless Kobe misses both free throws. Gotta be 8. Yeah. I think Kobe has to make at least 1, surely. Alright. He wants to challenge it. I don't think he can challenge it. They've already challenged the time. Kobe at the line. Got the first one. And he makes the second. The Bulls are going to go again. It's crazy how two quarters can really be so different from each other. We started off this game electrifyingly well, shooting every three imaginable. We made 8 threes in the first quarter, just unbelievably strong. Getting to the line, Zach LaVine attacking. It looked like such a perfect quarter. And then in the second quarter, Brooklyn Nets kind of just returned the favor there. I think they had 11 threes in that quarter, made some deep ones, and they just scratch and clawed their way back in the second to have an 8-point lead in the first half. Again, a wild start to a game for both teams, I would say. Very, very unique game, but at the end of the day, the Bulls are in a very similar position as they have been for many, many games now. They're down by the halftime. They're down by 8. So look, we shall wait and see how the second half kind of approaches. If Brooklyn are going to come out in the second half with this ability to shoot again, this might get a little bit out of hand. But if the Bulls come out with their own momentum in the third quarter, this could be a very interesting watch. We'll see how it goes. But yeah, crazy, crazy game thus far. If and when Zach gets traded, Kobe will be the last player of the Garpax era. Well, that's if Kobe White doesn't get traded. Again, we can't rule anything out here. There's a chance Kobe could get traded. I don't think it will happen. But if you're talking about changes to a team, Kobe White, he could be on the verge of getting traded as well. It's possible. Never rule anything out. As unlikely as it seems, you cannot rule out the ability or the idea of Kobe getting traded. Guys like Io getting traded, Caruso getting traded. You know, it can happen. We can never rule it out. I hope not, though. I really want Kobe White to stay. Nets, 25 bench points to Bulls 4 is what changed the game. Indeed it has. I think what our bench points came from Io and Craig. I think Io and Craig scored our bench point. Again, we're going to look at the stats anyway, which is exactly what we're going to do. So, with that being said, let's start off with the Chicago Bulls. DeMar DeRozan, 12 points, 2 rebounds, 4 assists, and 1 steal. 4 from 6 from the field. That is 66% from the field. Fantastic. Patrick Williams, 14 points, 2 rebounds, 5 from 6 from the field. That's 83%. He's made all 4 of his 3-point shots. Vucevic. This is poor from Vucevic. 2 points, 6 rebounds, 3 assists, 1 from 3. Look, Nikola Vucevic, when he's playing well, it's great to watch. But I feel like Vucevic has not brought any fight to this game. He's obviously struggling defensively, which is to be expected. Brooklyn are playing smaller. They're playing a 5-out system pretty much. Vucevic is not going to be able to guard the perimeter, right? But the least that you could do is put Vucevic in the post and try to get him going in the post. Try to get him going in the paint. This Brooklyn Nets team is massively small. One or two things are going to happen. Either Vuce is going to get easy post hooks, or Brooklyn are going to collapse their defense to double team, which leaves open 3-point shooters all around the court. It's not hard to really understand there. The fact that Vucevic is not putting any fight into entering the post. I'm not blaming Billy Donovan here, by the way. I'm not blaming the coaching staff. I'm blaming Nikola Vucevic. I've seen him countless times make one attempt to go into the post and give up. Doesn't even try to enter the post this half. So he's got to be better, man. Fight for that position. Seal your man. So he's not been good enough. And in my opinion, he's a big reason why we are losing at this point in time. Zach LaVine, 7 points, 2 rebounds, and 3 assists. 3 from 8 from the field. That is 37%. By the way, Vuce is shooting 33%. Zach LaVine's not been terrible, but he's not been great either. Kobe White, 16 points already in this half. Fantastic from Kobe White. 4 rebounds, 3 assists. He's 4 from 9 from the 3-point line, 4 from 10 overall, 40%. Not too bad. Craig has 2 points, Drummond has 1 point, and Io has 1 point. So that is the Chicago Bulls stats. Let's go to the Brooklyn Nets. So we've got Johnson with 8 points, 4 rebounds, 5 assists. Again, their 3-point shooting's been on a different level today. He has made 2 threes, 2 out of 3. Royce O'Neal, 12 points, 7 rebounds. He's made 4 from 7 from the 3-point line. All of his shots have been threes. We will move to Finney Smith with 6 points, We got Miles Bridges with 6 points. Dinwiddie, 6 points. Lonnie Walker has been tearing it up off the bench for the Nets with 14. Watford with 5. Sharp with 6. And that's about it for the Brooklyn Nets. So there you go. There's some clear problems with the Chicago Bulls team as we speak right now. Now, we got to figure it out. We got to figure it out. If Kobe gets traded and becomes a 28-point per game scorer on another team, I'll be done with this team until we draft a superstar talent. I mean, look, that's happened to pretty much everybody that we've seen. I mean, Larry Marketer became an all-star when he left the Chicago Bulls team. Wendell Carter's kind of stayed the same, in all fairness. He's improved his three-point shot, but he's pretty much the exact same guy. It really does happen, man. It really be like that. The Bulls are not necessarily in a great position to develop talent. They never really have been in that position, but we'll see. We'll see. By the way, I'm not saying Kobe White will get traded. I'm saying we can never rule out the possibility. If the Bulls are going for change, if change is on the horizon, then that change can involve anybody. No one in this team is untouchable. I like Kobe White. I'll be honest with you. I think I've said this countless times already. Kobe White's my favorite player on this Bulls team. He has been for a while. Even when we sucked, I really liked Kobe White, and I really saw what the potential that was there. And I'm happy that people are starting to see more of it now. But yeah, we can never rule things out. We cannot rule things out. If we're trying to go for change, you will be surprised. There will be some change on the horizon. You just don't know who's going to go. It could be the player that you love the most. It could be a player that you hate the most. But it's all possible. Never rule it out. Kobe would be a good fit on the Golden State Warriors. I'll be honest with you. If you're an offensive-minded player, any offensive-minded player will fit well on the Warriors. Like, genuinely, any offensive-minded player will fit well on the Warriors. I would even say, to an extent, you could find a way to make DeMar DeRozan fit on the Golden State Warriors. He may not be the most, Golden State type of guy, but I think a talented coach like Steve Kerr would make anything work. I think he can make anything work offensively. So, yeah, pretty much every person under the Bulls team can be linked to Golden State, I think. He has the Poole playstyle. I don't think he has the Poole playstyle. Poole's playstyle is very, I'll say, interesting. Let's put it that way. He's not having a good season, Jordan Poole, but he's a bit sporadic, Like, he's very unpredictable in the way that he plays. Like, his dribbling is, I think Jordan Poole's dribbling is the best part about his game. I don't think it's his scoring. I don't think it's his defense or anything like that. But his dribbling, his ability to just be so unpredictable in the way that he dribbles, I think that's the best part about his game. And I don't think Kobe White has improved his dribbling. I don't think he's improved it to the Jordan Poole level. So they are different players, but that's just my thought. It is what it is. Interesting. Yeah. I come up with some interesting statements, don't I, sometimes. Again, I'm not always right. If we're talking about the DeMar DeRozan situation, he could get traded to Golden State, and I'm wrong. But I do feel like a talented coach like Steve Kerr, they built an offensive system on some very unique styles of play. And again, Andrew Wiggins is a better three-point shooter than DeMar DeRozan, but Andrew Wiggins is a mid-range shooter. That's where a lot of his points are. That's where he likes to play, in the mid-range. So I can see a world where DeMar DeRozan does work for Golden State. It might not be the most amazing fit, but I could see it working. I could still see it working well. But again, DeMar's probably not going to Golden State, so who cares? It's probably not going to happen. All right, I'm going to quickly go get a drink, guys. I'm very thirsty, and this Bulls team at the moment, it's making me sweat a little bit. So I'll be right back. But in the meantime, let me know what you'd like to see from the Bulls in the second half and everything in between. I'll be sure to answer that question as well while we're, as soon as I come back. Also, if you have any sort of chat, anything like that, feel free to mention it as well. Just saying, DeMar went from +6 to -7. I don't put that all on him, though. I mean, this Bulls bench was just struggling from the very beginning. But yeah, it is what it is. Plus, minus. Sometimes, even when you're not the reason for the plus, minus going down, you're still going to take the hit, aren't you? So that, yeah, it is what it is. I'll be right back. All right, we are back. We are back. What I'd like to see in the second half, a repeat of the first quarter. That's pretty much what we'd all like to see. That'd be fun. Seeing the second quarter, the first quarter, sorry, just replayed over and over again, you know? I'd like to see that first quarter repeated every single quarter going forward. I'd love to see that. That'd be fun. I'm hoping to see Patrick dunk on someone in the second half. I mean, he has the athleticism to do it. He really does. But look, I will take Patrick Williams scoring 14 points in the half. I'd like to see that duplicated. Who wouldn't like to see Patrick Williams drop 28 points in a game? That'd be, again, it'd be nice. It'd be nice to see. Not only would it be nice to see, people might, I wouldn't say one game is going to determine whether or not you have faith in the guy or not, but if he can keep up the momentum after this game, people might start having faith in him again. You know, it's possible. We need to see it more than once though. So like if he has 28 points, let's say, by the end of this game, and then he goes into the next game and he only scores 5 points, then again, it was just a one-hit wonder type of game. And we've seen that too many times from Patrick Williams. I'd like to see some consistency in his game, but again, time will tell. We don't know what we're going to see out of anybody in the second half. This could get very much out of hand, or this can get very much into another entertaining finish. What I would say, what I like to see in the second half of this game, I want to see that ball movement again. I feel like the ball movement of the Bulls in the first quarter was a big thing. The alley-oop to Zach LaVine was a great way to start the game, a great playmaking play, and obviously a great finish from Zach LaVine. That kick started off the Bulls kind of passing to everybody. Everybody getting a touch in every possession, finding the best shot available. And the team did make a lot of threes, very rare to see, but a lot of that was open shots from open players, and that started from ball movement. I think we got away a little bit from that in the second quarter. I think the ball movement kind of stopped, and it was very much the momentum was swinging. The Bulls were turning it over. It was very much taking contested shots now, and the Nets running in transition because of all the misses the Bulls had. So I think that's what we need to see in the second half. Better ball movement. The same type of ball movement we saw in the first quarter, we need to see it again. So we'll see. That's what I'd like to see. That's the number one thing I'd like to see. Because if you see the ball movement, most likely you're going to see Patrick Williams have more points scored. Kobe White will be making more threes. It'll be easier for Zach and DeMar to get their own shots if need be. And maybe Vucevic can start getting involved in the game. That can all happen from ball movement. Ball movement is a very underrated part of the game, and it's one that the Bulls struggle in. Again, we are last in terms of assists this season. I think the commentators even said it in this game, the Brooklyn Nets commentators. We are last in the NBA for assists. So it's clear why we're losing games. That is the reason. Love it or hate it, you could say we're playing less isolation or more isolation. We could be moving the ball all night long. It still doesn't lead to assists. So Yeah, better ball movement, better playmaking, better assists. That's what I'd like to see. Bit of a rant there, but again, we'll see. AK and Mark Eversley got to leave. I respect the chat. I don't think they're leaving anytime soon. I mean, look how long Garpax was in charge for. Like, it was a long time. I don't think they're leaving anytime soon. I think there's more likely of a chance that Billy Donovan and pretty much every single player on this team will leave before AK leaves. But yes, a lot of people are AK out. I understand it. We'll see how he responds again. The next trade is that AK does will change everything. The next trade that he does will define our seasons going forward. I just hope he gets it right. All right, the third quarter has begun. Bridges starts off right where they left off. He makes a three. Back to double digits for the Brooklyn Nets. Wow. Levine doesn't want to shoot the three. Patrick Williams blocking foul. They have to make their shots to get assists, though. Well, that's obviously part of it as well, yes. But if you saw the first quarter, you saw the type of shots that we were making. Like, I know DeMar DeRozan making 3 threes in the first quarter is probably not going to happen more times than not. But still, the threes were open. The shots were open that we were taking. And that starts with good ball movement. But we're not passing the ball well at all this season, I agree. And yes, you could technically just, pass at the last second of a shot clock to DeMar DeRozan, who takes a contested mid-range and makes it, and that counts as an assist. But it's a big reason why we're losing, because we don't pass the ball that well at all. Vooch with a dunk! Good pick-and-roll play. Vooch finally gets an open shot. And Patrick Williams starts with a foul. Absolutely. All right, two shots for Brooklyn, 2 free throws coming from Spencer Dinwiddie. Oh. He misses. Oh, he makes the second. Oh, that looked like it was going to bounce out for a second there. Not to be. All right, Kobe White. To DeMar. DeMar wants to shoot the midi. That's off. Rebound Dinwiddie. A 3 for Royce O'Neal. Oh, no. He's absolutely cooking it at the moment. He had an awful start to this game, and he's just picking it up now. Kobe to Vooch. To Patrick Williams. Patch turns it over. Kobe can't get it. O'Neal's going to get a dunk. At this point, I'm trying to match the Brooklyn Nets. We need to take Vooch out of this game. It's clear he can't guard the pick and pop. He can't guard it. Levine. Here's the thing, right? If Vooch was doing something on the offensive end, I wouldn't be totally against taking him out of the game. But when he's in the post, he's not getting the ball. He's very rarely fighting to get into the post. So he's not having much success offensively at all. And what he's costing us on the defensive end is hurting. Because a lot of the threes now Brooklyn are getting are just pick and pops. And they're targeting Vooch on the defensive end. So again, it just doesn't help. Bulls getting torched by a Nets small lineup. Again, Vooch a liability on both ends. I agree. They're just targeting Vooch, and whoever's Vooch is guarding is shooting the three. I know why the Nets were demanding a first for O'Neal. Well, there you go. That's the reason. At this point, I'll be honest. I want to see Craig come in and have Pat and Craig as the centers. I'd even take Andre Drummond. At least Drummond's better at moving his feet on the perimeter. Vooch is not cutting it at all today. Spencer Dinwiddie now is trying to take Vooch. Spencer Dinwiddie shoots the three. And Vooch fouls him. Did they foul him? Offensive foul from Dinwiddie. He does kick out. He did kick out. Challenger, I dare you. Oh, are they going to challenge it? They're going to challenge it. Wow. I was saying as a joke, but they're actually going to challenge it. Fair enough. It could go either way, but he did extend his leg out. So I would hope Vooch gets the benefit of the doubt. We shall see. They're not showing us a whole lot of replays. It's gone right to commercial. That's great to see. They're calling my bluff. They did. They called my bluff. I literally said, I dare you to do it, and they did it. That's crazy. If they actually get the call now as well, oh my. Again, we'll see. I'm watching the Bulls, not the Bulls. I'm watching the Nets commentary team because the Bulls one wasn't working. So I don't know what. Let's see if I can change it to the Bulls now. It's past halftime. Surely they'll let me. Okay. Let's see what. Still game break for the Bulls as well. Wow, there you go. I want to hear what someone says about it, man. Come on. Why is it taking so long to challenge this call? They must really be thinking about it if it's taking this long. They're taking a deep dive into this. So if it's a defensive foul, that means Spencer Dinwiddie will be going to the line for 3 shots. If it's an offensive foul, it will just be Bulls ball. Again, that's a hard call. That could go either way. Spencer Dinwiddie did kick the leg out, but is it enough to be considered unnatural? And Vooch did land in the landings. That's hard to call, I'm going to be honest. But I'm hoping Vooch gets the benefit of the doubt here. I don't know. Is the challenge successful? I think Vooch. Offensive foul. Challenge unsuccessful for the Nets. They called my bluff, and they failed. I'm always winning in poker, mate. I'm always bluffing. He's furious, Spencer Dinwiddie. He's not happy with it. Again, I felt like they could have gone either way, to be honest. Okay, Bulls ball. We survived the 3-point shot and 3 free throws. DeMar trying to fake him. Takes a bad shot, but he gets his own miss. And DeMar DeRozan and 1. First and foremost, that's a very late whistle. I hate late whistles. That is a very late whistle on DeMar DeRozan. I'm happy we got the and 1, but I don't like these calls where they just call it so late. If that goes, take Vooch and DeMar too. DeMar DeRozan's having a great game, but yeah, look, if we're rebuilding, all of them have to go. I don't see anything wanting to be on a rebuilding team, let alone us needing them in a rebuilding team either. If that's our goal, to rebuild, then yes, they all should go. Again, this is what they're doing. They're targeting Vooch. Tries to beat him off the dribble. The defense collapses. O'Neal misses the three. It looks like a jump ball. Is that on Vucevic and Dinwiddie? Let's take a look at this. O'Neal misses the rebound. I mean, I don't know. I think Spencer Dinwiddie's just trying to sell for one at this point. He had the rebound, but Vooch did reach in and he got the ball, man. Like, I don't know. Unless the foul's on Kobe. Well, look, he can still win this. Vooch ain't athletic. But he got it. All right, DeMar DeRozan. DeMar with a dunk. The Bulls fighting back, 72-66. 21 points for DeMar DeRozan. Again, they're targeting Vooch. Oh, and he misses the dunk. He's frustrated. He wants something to go his way. DeMar. Kobe's open. Step back three. That's off. Not the best shot from Kobe White there. All right, back to Spencer Dinwiddie. Again, they're targeting Vooch. This is what they're doing. This is their game plan. Finney Smith wants to attack Kobe. Excellent defense from Kobe. All right. Offensive foul from Nikola Vucevic. Again, take this guy out of the game, bro. They're targeting him defensively. He's not providing anything offensively. He doesn't want to enter the post. He doesn't want to do anything in the paint. At this point, I want Vooch out of the game. I feel like we would go on a run with Vooch out of the game. I forgot Billy. Take him too. I think everybody wants Billy out. And Dinwiddie finally gets something to go. He gets an and one. I'll be honest. I was thinking to myself, if I'm Brooklyn, I'd take Dinwiddie out of the game because he's frustrated. He's done well there. Good composed play. Gets a nice spin move on Kobe. He gets the and one. Spencer Dinwiddie. Look at him. He's saying about time. $74-66. Again, I want Vooch out of this game. I feel like as long as he's staying in this game with how Brooklyn are targeting him, the more we won't be able to come back. It's a good pass to Zach LaVine. Fade away. Uses the glass. Vucevic finds the pass there. Fair play. All right. Bridges. Again, they're going to switch. The Bulls need to stop switching this. Dinwiddie wants to attack. Vooch fouls. It's the same thing. Look, stop switching the play, please. It's just not good. Again, please take Vooch out of this game. I hope this... Again, I'm hoping the coaching staff is not telling Vooch to switch that play. Like, this is ridiculous. At this point, if that's how the Nets are going to play, just hoping Brooklyn, the Bulls switch at every possession, I'd rather play Adama Sanogo at this point because I think he'll do a better job switching. Vooch is just not a good perimeter defender. Why is he trying to guard the perimeter? Pat wants to attack, finds the man in the corner. He misses the 3. Io with the putback. Again, we are still in this game. All right, miss 3 from Finney Smith. Zach attacks, and he gets the foul call. Zach will go to the line for 2. We are still in the game. You know what I was thinking? Isn't there a rule with the expansion teams that NBA teams can send assets to them? What if the FO extended Billy to send him to the expansion team? I mean, that would be too... Like, if that was the reason why they extended Billy Donovan, like, that would be too... That would be next level thinking right there. The prediction of the future is insane. Billy Donovan could get another coaching job after the Bulls, just by the expansion teams alone. I mean, I'm sure there are a bunch of candidates that would be so excited to see an expansion team. And that also means, to be fair, more NBA players. The NBA is a hard league to get into, man. It's very, very rare to become an NBA player. You add 2 new teams, you get more players in these teams. It's as simple as that. I think it works well for everybody. Plus, I want to see Seattle back, man. Bring Seattle. Thompson makes the mid-range. It is back to a 7-point game. DeMar in the post to Vooch for 3. Not a good shot. It's off. But Spencer Dinwiddie does get the final touch. It will be Bulls ball. We get a chance to redeem ourselves. All right. Zach in a pick and roll. Zach wants to isolate. DeMar misses the mid-range. Where would Billy go? I'm assuming to the expansion teams. That's what he's trying to say. What about Vancouver? There's like so many places that I can think of that could. Like Vancouver used to be a team early in history, right? So I think Vancouver, and again, it'd be nice to have another team in Canada. I really believe so. So yeah, I think Vancouver's a nice destination, but I think Seattle's more iconic at this point, and I'd love to see Seattle have a team. Seattle will be out west. So yeah, Las Vegas could have a team. There's a bunch of places. I would like to see Vancouver because I don't know, like that. We have the LA battles, you know what I mean? You have the Battle of LA and stuff of that nature. You have a bunch of teams in California, all like, you know, rivalries and stuff like that. The way that I would the way that I would view it, if Vancouver had a team, would be like a Manchester derby in football, like Man City versus Man United. I would view Vancouver and Toronto, those 2 games, those 2 teams fighting each other as like that rivalry game in basketball, where like, you know, the Battle of Canada in many ways. So yeah, I would love to see Vancouver. I think that'd be very good for the NBA, very good for Toronto, very good for Canada as well. To have 2 teams in there, it's phenomenal. But yeah, I think Las Vegas could get a team. I think Seattle, of course, Seattle has to be there. There's too much legacy in Seattle for them not to be a team anymore. You know what I mean? And look, the vast majority of NBA players want Seattle as an expansion team. Vooch with the post tool. Again, Vooch is just having an awful night. Spencer Dinwiddie deep 3, and he makes it. Back to double digits. Ay. Levine. Got the fadeaway. Got it. Man, this has been an up and again. I want Vooch out of this game. How has Vooch played all of the third quarter? Lonnie Walker makes a three. Brooklyn again. The way that Brooklyn are shooting, we are not coming back in this game. They're just shooting lights out from three. It feels like every shot is going in for them. They're about to crack 100 points in the third quarter. I feel like that's how it's going to end. Io kicks it to Kobe. Kobe, floater. And the sad thing is, as we see Kobe White make a floater, the Bulls are not playing bad offense. But man, Brooklyn just making lights out shots every possession. Oh, and they left in when he opened. We got bowed out there again. Take Vooch out of this game. Yeah, he benched Zach easily. Vooch having an awful night. Yeah, Billy. Yeah, I don't get it, man. Zach's killing it at the moment. He's made the last 2 buckets for the Bulls. It's an 8-point game. But again, they're just targeting Vooch out there, bro. Like, why? Why keep him in there? So clearly that's it. It's like the Bulls don't want to win. Mikal Bridges makes a 3 now. Again, this is crazy. They're shooting. They're having a hot night, man. Here's the thing, right? I think if we take Vooch out of this game, like, we won't crumble as much on defense. We won't have to rely on help defense that often. And it might be just... I'm not saying, like, Vucevic out of the game is going to make us win. I'm not saying that at all. We could still very much get swept away from the three-point line if Vucevic is out of this game. But I think Vucevic, at the moment, is the go-to guy that they're attacking. So I feel like the best approach is to just take him out of this game. He's not providing anything offensively anyway. What is he good for if he's going to just be isolated with Spencer Dinwiddie or Royce O'Neal or whoever it is going to be at the time, or Finney Smith? They're all making threes over him. And it's him that's falling out of that defensive possession every time. You know what I mean? So I would just assume take him out of the game. We could still lose. We could still get swept away. We could still get absolutely annihilated from the three-point line. But I feel like there's a better chance of coming back with Vooch out of the lineup. And I feel like the more you keep him in, the more it proves that you don't know what you're doing, Billy Donovan. Or maybe we just don't want to win the game. I don't know. Maybe the Bulls themselves are just starting to tank at this point. Haven't watched a game yet this year. Waiting for at least a 2-game streak. Hey... what I was thinking in my head, I'll be honest, you're not going to get a 2-game streak this season, bro. Hey, enjoy the year off, man. Bulls fans deserve it. Enjoy the year off. Vooch is offering nothing exactly. I hope my Nets take over. Look, they've taken over, man. What more do you want? They've literally made every 3 under the sun. The Bulls are only in this game because their offense is actually doing something today. Like, Brooklyn have made every shot under the sun. If Billy keeps Vooch in, there's got to be some favoritism. Billy Donovan and favoritism, it's just a fact at this point. It is just a fact. Adama Sanogo, I miss you every day. Look, I said it. I even said it in this stream. The way that we're playing, the way that they're just targeting Vooch, I'd rather Adama Sanogo, I'd rather Torrey Craig, and I'd rather Andre Drummond as centers at this point. Because Andre Drummond, at least for a guy his size, moves laterally better, and he could guard the 3 better than Vooch. Torrey Craig, just because we can match them small ball, and Adama Sanogo is a small ball center. Again, defensively, I do miss those guys. I want those guys to play. If Vooch was having a monster offensive game, I wouldn't have a problem with the threes he's giving up, honestly. But he's not providing anything on any side of the floor. Not providing anything offensively, and he's not providing anything defensively. He's harming us defensively. So, yeah, I want Vooch out of this game. Is he still in? It looks like the Bulls have went small here. Vooch is out of the game. We'll see if we can go on or on. Do you have NBA League Pass? Unfortunately, yes, I do. I say that because League Pass just is not... It's not it. I don't like League Pass. I can't even watch my own commentary team half the time because it doesn't work. We were down by like 21. How'd you all lose it? We lost it because you guys made unbelievably... You had an 11-3... You had 11 threes made in a quarter, bro. Like, any team's going to come back from that, bro. 20 points is not a massive amount to come back from when you make threes like that. And they've continued to make threes like that. The Bulls came back from a 20-point lead against the Heat. It's very possible. Especially in today's NBA, bro. With the way the momentum swings are, you could be down 30 and you can still win the game. That's why there's still a chance the Bulls can win. That's why I want Vooch out of the game. Because there's still a chance we can come back. Drummond and one. Hey. I'm not going to say nothing. But as soon as Drummond comes in the game, we get a stop. We get an and one. The game is not over yet. I agree. It's anybody's game. I really believe so. As long as it's single digits, anybody can win this game. And Drummond makes the free throw. There we go. We're back in it. Drummond instant impacts. Let's see if we can get the stop defensively that we need. Spencer Dinwiddie for three. Off. Rebound Levine. Again, that's a tougher shot for Brooklyn there. Zach wants to attack. Oh, he misses the layup. I really thought he had it. Brooklyn running in transition. Royce O'Neal to Lonnie Walker. He's been a go-to guy for them today. Spencer Dinwiddie in the pick and roll. Finds the open three. Lonnie Walker. Again, you got to figure out your priorities at this point. He's made like 5 threes today, Lonnie Walker. You have to. You just have to find... You have to find him, man. You can't leave him open in corners. Come on, Brooklyn. Can't wait to hear what Hay says about Vooch tonight. He was unhappy with him last game. Oh, I can sense the rage coming from him, I'll be honest. Look, but it's rightfully deserved, man. And I blame Billy Donovan as well. Billy Donovan should. Absolutely. Billy Donovan should absolutely get flamed for that as well. Because he kept him on for literally, what was it? 10 minutes of that quarter? And it was the worst 10 minutes of the game. What is this defense? It's no defense, mate. That's what it is. Spencer Dinwiddie going to the line. It's a 11-point game for Brooklyn at the moment. He's going to the line for 2. By the way, guys, if you are new to this stream, we are 2 likes away from double digits. Again, double-digit likes in my eyes is always the goal. It means that you guys are liking the streams. I appreciate that very much if you could leave a like if you haven't already. Subscribe if you haven't already as well. But again, pretty much like the stream if you've enjoyed it. That's all I'm really going to say. I know the Bulls have pretty much been down bad for 2 out of the 3 quarters thus far. But again, I'd love to get to double-digit likes. We are only 2 away. What is this defense? Petty Roosevelt going to go off at Vooch. Well, look, pretty much as soon as the stream ends, that's the first place that I go. So, yeah, I'm excited to see it. I'm not excited to see it because I want the Bulls team to win. But, again, if the Bulls lose, you know, it's kind of like the emotion of things. When the Bulls are happy, you want to see people happy. Like, you're coming into live streams and videos expecting the Bulls fans to be happy. But when the Bulls lose... You want to see someone rage and go off at the team. You know what I mean? That's what you want to see. So, yeah, I expect it to happen. And it's going to be well-deserved on Vooch and Billy Donovan. One of them can't go without the other. Billy Donovan kept him in for 10 minutes out of that in that third quarter. Vucevic just sucked the whole quarter. It's both of them. Can't pick one without the other. Anyway, 4th quarter time for the Chicago Bulls. We are down. 13 points. Can the Bulls come back? Let me know in the chat what you guys think. Can the Bulls come back from this game? Yes or no? I want the number one pick. Well, look, you have to hope that. Actually, I want to take a look at this. Let's take a look at the NBA standings because I truly think if we keep this team the same and we're losing at the rate that we're losing at, we can get the first. We'll have a chance. We're 13th in the East right now. We're 5-12. Charlotte have played less games and they're in the 12th position, so they're most likely going to have a better record by the end of it, right? The Pistons are 2-14, but the Pistons have so many injuries at the moment that I truly think once they get players healthy, they can actually start going on a mini run. I don't know what's happening with the Wizards. The Wizards are just all over the place. They already want to trade Jordan Poole, so I don't know. I feel like we're not going to have a worse record than the Wizards. I think the Wizards will end up finishing last in the East. You look at the West. Memphis with Ja Morant, they should pick things up. I expect the Trailblazers to be in a worse position, and the Spurs. I mean, the Spurs have Wembanyama and they're still 3-13. That's crazy. They've lost 11 straight. There's no way the Spurs have lost 11 in a row. That can't be right. That can't be right. There's no way the Spurs have lost 11 in a row. Wow, and we thought we were down bad. But at least they've got a generational talent on their team. So there's something to be happy about there. But I expect the Spurs to actually have a better record than the Bulls by the end of it as well. So we're right in it, you know. Don't count us out for the first pick. We are right in it. Okay. Let's take a look. Hansen Yang is another dude I want the Bulls to draft. He's a Chinese Jokic. I'm not going to listen to anything related to Nikola Jokic ever again. I heard people say Marco's the next Jokic. Marco's out of the league. Like, I'm just not... I'm not comparing any young player to any superstar ever again. I'm just not going to do it. We thought Patrick Williams was the next Kawhi Leonard. That hasn't turned out to be accurate either. We thought Aya was going to be the next Drew Holiday. That's not happened either. You know what I mean? I know it's fun to do, compare players to other guys, but I just can't. Like, I don't think there's ever going to be another Jokic for a long time ever again. Jokic is just different, bro. He's a different... He doesn't even like basketball and he's doing this. Imagine if he actually liked basketball. That's crazy. Some part of me knew they would blow this lead. This is the Bulls. Welcome to the Bulls. I mean, my former name, welcome to the Bulls show, where we just find different ways to lose. We get handed a different losing script and we just follow it. We had a big lead this game. We're about to lose it now. Last game, it was different, but it's the same thing. We just end up losing. We end up choking it in the end. This game, to be fair, is different than any other game we've played. Normally, we never even have the lead in a game. This time out, we had an amazing start, the best start I've ever seen this season, and we blew it. It's a new way to lose. But in the end, a loss is a loss. As DeMar makes the mid-range. Kobe is the next Gilbert Arenas. Yeah, has a similar nickname. I don't like doing it. It just never works out for us. Like, the one time someone does it and it works out, great. I'll be happy to do it. Like, you know how every time the NBA, when someone gets selected in the draft, they say he's compared to this guy, a little bit of this guy, and a little bit of this guy. I don't listen to them anymore. When guys are saying, oh, this guy's linked to Doug McDermott because he can shoot the three. Wow. Good insight, but they're never right. Anyway. Without the injuries, Phillips is the next LeBron. Oh, wow. Why not? I think Julian Phillips could be the next LeBron and MJ put together. Start letting them shoot threes. I generally don't think we have a choice at this point. Even if we stop letting them shoot threes, they're just going to chuck up bad shots and they're going to go in. We've let them get too hot from the field. Like, Kobe misses the three. Torrey Craig with the rebound. DeMar DeRozan, he wants to attack. Gets blocked. We're getting our own misses. Torrey Craig with the dive cut. Ignored. DeMar fadeaway. Got it. Back to single digits. But yeah, we're at the point now where Brooklyn are just so hot from the field that they're always just going to find the three. They're searching for it. Even if it's a bad shot, they're going to take it. All right, Wofford in the post. Kobe White on him. Kobe fighting. Good defense, but he gets his own miss. Nobody boxing out. Nobody protecting the board, man. Kobe's undersized. Someone's got to help him out there and get that board for him. DeMar in the mid-range. Kicks it out to three for Patrick Williams. He misses. By the way, another thing I'm blaming Billy Donovan for. Patrick Williams had 14 points in the first half. Can someone tell me how many shots he actually took in the second half? Can anyone let me know how many shots Patrick Williams has in the second half? Another case of the Bulls going off of getting away from the hot hand. I want to take a look. How many shots does Patrick Williams have in total? 5 from 7. He had 14 points in the first half. I'm just saying, this is more, again, if people say coaching is not an issue, these are the things I'm looking at. Surely it's part of the coach's game plan to get Patrick Williams the ball if he's shooting the way that he's shooting. Surely it's an adjustment to get Vooch out of the game. Like, it's just... As much as I agree the players don't try hard enough and the players don't have a lot of heart and they play with a lot of pride, too much pride, I would say, the coach is just as to blame, I would say, for a game like this. DeMar has 27 points in this game. He's going off. Nets are about to make a franchise record for threes against us. Well, yes, they are. They already had their season high. They've already accomplished that. Torrey Craig deflects it. It will be Brooklyn ball. All right. Vooch is in the game. Oh, no. I'm actually going to cry. I'm going to cry. I think tears might fall out of my eyes as we speak. It's not far off. I can feel them coming. Sharp misses the three. No rebound for the Bulls. Again, they want this. They go right back to the same game plan. They want Vooch to switch. And he doesn't switch. Pick and roll. Sharp gets the layup. It's the exact same, man. They are targeting Vucevic. How can the coach not see this? Literally the first two possessions, as soon as Vooch comes in, he gets targeted defensively. Zach shoots the three. That's off. Rebound by Sharp. Torrey Craig trying to fight for it. I just don't get how he doesn't see it. All right, Dinwiddie's got the ball. They're trying to get Vooch to switch. Vooch didn't switch that time. Dinwiddie shoots the three. Oh, my goodness. That's crazy, man. Io in the paint. Vooch gets a layup. Vooch finally gets the post play. But they didn't even try to guard him there. Again, I still want him out of the game. Bulls coaches don't care. They want Vooch to get targeted. But again, like, I truly feel like it's not even that. I feel like they don't notice. And at one, guess who fouls him? I truly feel like they don't notice. I'd love to, again, I think Billy Donovan and all of them have press conferences after the game. I hope someone asks them the question about them targeting Vooch defensively. I want to see his response. I want to see why he truly believes keeping Vooch in the game is the right decision. I want to see. I want to see why. Because, again, as soon as he comes in, Brooklyn knows what... this is not a fluke. Brooklyn knows the game plan. Target Vooch. If they don't switch to pick and roll, guess where the ball's going? Probably to the roller. If they do switch, isolation 3. That's all it's been. It's not hard. I would compare this to how the Bulls targeted Duncan Robinson in our win against the Heat. Every time Duncan Robinson was on the court, and the difference is Duncan Robinson was making threes in both games. So he provided something offensively where Vooch has not. But every time there was Duncan Robinson was on the court, there was a pick and roll with him involved. That's all it was. Pick and roll with Duncan Robinson involved, and you're going to get a bucket out of it. That's how we won against the Miami Heat. We targeted Duncan Robinson to the extent where Eric Spoelstra did the right thing and took Duncan Robinson out of the game. You barely saw him after that, after we started to expose him on the defensive end. The difference is, Vooch is getting exposed on the defensive end, and not one single thing's being done about it. Why Billy takes DeMar DeRozan out? The reason why Billy Donovan takes DeMar DeRozan out is because Billy Donovan has set minutes and he's going according to those minutes. DeMar DeRozan always gets taken out at this time. He's going to get a 2-3 minute break. He's going to probably come in and end the game. That's how it's going to be. He doesn't go away from his minutes. The guy's literally... It's an automated system with Billy Donovan. You can predict everything that's going to happen with him. I just don't understand how he doesn't see it. I don't get it. Someone explain it to me. Why is he in the... I'm ranting for no reason. It's not going to get anywhere. It's not like he's going to get taken out anyway. I don't know. My brain hurts watching this, I'll be honest. Like, I don't claim to know more than Billy Donovan as a coach. I've not done my, the coaching honors or whatever it's called. I never claim to be a coach. I often consider myself one of the stupidest Bulls fans out there. I really, really do. But again, I can't be the only one that sees this. I'm not the only one that sees this. We have a whole chat of people saying this. It's not just me. It can't just be me. It can't just be the select few here. Like, this is crazy. And the fact is, we're still technically in the game as well. We might not be there for much longer. But we're technically still in this game. It's crazy, man. Let it all out, Aiden. Don't be afraid. It's always nice to hear a good rant, isn't it? It just doesn't make sense. Io gets a nice up and under layup there. Nice. For the final 5 minutes, guys, again, if you haven't liked the stream, we are only 2 likes away from double digits. I would really love to hit that mark. It's always the goal for every watch along. If you haven't done it already, hit that like button. As Watford just gets an easy layup. There's no defense being played at all. It's a good pass from Vooch to find Patrick Williams. He gets the layup. Why is okay, I just got sent to the floor. I don't know what happened there. 16 points for Patrick Williams. It's an absolute shame he hasn't got anywhere near the amount of shots he did in the first half. I want to see this. Let's see Kobe White's stats as well. I haven't seen Kobe White all second half. Kobe only has 2 points in the second half, I believe. I think he had 16 points in the first. Only 2 in the second half. I think he's taken 2 more shots. Wow. Wow. This is crazy, man. This is crazy. Oh, wow. We got 12. Okay. Thanks, guys, for that. I love that we're getting double-digit likes in these streams. Again, it means that you guys enjoy them. And it makes me want to do more of them. Even though we suck, it makes me want to do more of them. So thank you guys for that. Very much appreciated. But there's just so much wrong with this Bulls team. Again, there's just so much wrong. Patrick Williams and Kobe White had phenomenal first half performances. Both of them looked like they were set to have great games. And in the second half, Patrick Williams has 2 points, which you could say is passive P, maybe. But Kobe White has 2 points as well. In the second half, they both amount to 4 points. I don't know. What do you guys think? Why do you think that is? Why do you think that in the end, Kobe White and Patrick Williams have both had really quiet second halves? Let me know in the chat why you think that is. But again, that's another thing I kind of lean on towards coaching as well. It just doesn't make sense. This whole game to me makes no sense. Like, I really feel like it's opposite day. We're just doing everything illogically. But again, it looks like we're going to lose this game. 97 to 113. It's about 4:30 to go. 4:30 to go. This game is looking like it's out of reach. Brooklyn are going to get the win at home. And I think that's 4 in a row for the Bulls. We've lost 4 in a row. Let's see. Our last win was against the Heat. We lost to the Heat again. We lost to... I need to check. I can't even remember the games. They're just all swirling around my head. The 2 Orlando games were before the Heat games, so we can't count them. Let's take a look. The 2 games to the Heat that we lost to the Thunder. We lost to the Raptors. This is 5 in a row. Is it? No, hold on. That can't be right. Heat is 1 loss. OKC, 2nd loss. Raptors, 3rd loss. 4 in a row for the Bulls. We've lost 4 in a row. That's insane. The only answer is Billy. I really think it is Billy. I really, really do. I don't know what happened to the Chicago Bulls team. Chicago is strong team. What the strategy used by Billy Donovan? Fire Billy Donovan. Yes, again. Look, I'm glad I'm not the only one that sees this. I know Billy Donovan's a problem. I get it. And I think sometimes it's a problem that often, for some, probably goes unnoticed because some of the players play miserably bad. But a lot of our problems today, I think, is purely on Billy Donovan. Like, I could list all the problems there, and a lot of them has Billy Donovan's name all over it. So I'm glad people are noticing it. But again, would you guys like me to list them? I can list them if you like. Vooch is still in the game. I don't like that at all. He's been targeted. He's still targeted now. I don't like that. I don't like how Kobe and Pat are having quiet second halves when they had amazing first halves. I don't like how he overplayed the bench today. As soon as the bench came in, Brooklyn went on a run and they've never looked back since. I don't like the set minutes. DeMar DeRozan, when he was actually cooking in the 4th quarter, what does he do? He benches DeMar DeRozan. I mean, there's just so many problems going on with this team. And not to mention as well, this could be a player problem as well, but the amount of threes Brooklyn has shot, like guys like Lonnie Walker, surely you would put the pressure on him to dribble the ball and get it out of the 3-point line, but he's made like 6 threes. Brooklyn have a season high in terms of 3-point shots, and a lot of them are open as well. So that's part coaching as well, I would say. I wouldn't say that's all coaching, because again, the players are playing. They have to put the effort to close out. But again, all of that I think is coaching. Some of it is players, all of it is coaching. That's what I would say. The frustration continues. We're down by 13 with 3 minutes to go. Look, again, I don't even think the Bulls' offense was that bad today. I really don't. Like, I think by the end of it, we're probably going to crack 110 points. We don't often see that at all from this Bulls team. Our offense wasn't... I mean, Vucevic is still a problem because he's not provided anything offensively. And Kobe and Pat just went missing for a half. But our offense is going to look like it's going to be one of the strongest games we have had. But just so much went wrong today. So, yeah. Where's my drink? Where did I put my bottle? Where is it? There it is. I need a drink. If only it wasn't water in his bottle right now. Yeah, he's either coaching really bad or he's throwing games on purpose for tanking. It's that look. If I know the Bulls can't come out and say that they're tanking, but if someone could just give a subtle hint to why we're tanking, I'd accept it. I'd accept it. Hey, tank, man. Look, literally everyone wants us to rebuild anyway. Tank. Lose games on purpose. But the problem I have is I truly, in my heart, don't believe we're trying to lose. I truly, in my soul, don't believe we are trying to lose. I just think we're this bad. Anyway, I need a drink. Oof. All right. Arturas Karnisovas. Yeah, look, this whole season has been bad, but to be fair, the Bulls played good for 12 minutes against the Nets, and I liked what I saw. Therefore, we've decided to extend Billy Donovan. Hypothetical land, that's where we are at the moment. It's crazy, man. You guys know, we still don't know how long Billy Donovan got extended for. That's the craziest thing as well. Do the Bulls even have a first-round pick this year? I think they do. I don't know if it's this year or next year, but the Bulls, if they have their pick in the top 10, they keep it. I think that might be next year. But I'm pretty sure they have their own pick this year. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure we do. You're not allowed to have your picks traded in consecutive years. So if we traded the next year's pick to the Spurs in a top 10 protected pick, then we should have a pick this year. I think that's how it works. Again, I don't claim to know everything. I'm sure if you ask somebody else, they can answer it for you. I'm pretty sure we have our pick this year. And if we finish in the top 10 next year in terms of the draft, the 2025 draft, we will have our pick again. DeMar turns it over. I don't even know what DeMar was trying to do there. This man just chucked it up, realized he wasn't going to get the shot off, and he just threw it to the other team. Yeah, this game's coming to an end. We've been live for about 2 hours and 7 minutes. Wow. These games go on for ages, you know. It doesn't help when we're losing. But we're always here, win or lose. Most games, we'll be doing watch-alongs for them. Again, it's either going to be a Bulls celebration for a win or a Bulls therapy session for a loss. That seems to be how it goes. Oh, they made another 3. What's their franchise record? Have they broken it yet? 136 to go. I feel like they're getting close. DeMar for 3. They miss. Patrick Williams fighting for the board. And he gets fouled. He's going to the line. Pat's going to try and get to 20 points before the game's done. I feel bad for Pat today. Complete non-factor in the second half. The most 3-pointers allowed by the Bulls in one game in franchise history. Well, there's a record right there. Can someone please check to me? 27 is their franchise record. How many do they have? I feel like they're really close to it. All right, let's take a look at 3-point makes. Where's 3-point makes? 25. They are really close to this. They have 25. Thank you. They are really close to this. Hi. Spencer Dinwiddie. He's going to shoot the 3. We know he's shooting the 3. Someone's shooting the 3. No, they're not. Yes, they are. No, they're not. Dinwiddie floater. He got it to go. Dinwiddie's had an incredible game. Kobe White gets it to go. Casey Johnson is the one saying it. Oh, for the most 3-point shots allowed by the Bulls. Man, I still can't get over... You know that when Klay Thompson he had like 14 threes by himself in that Warriors game? Where he broke his own record or something like that? I still can't get over that game. And now we have to see this. They missed the 3. They're not going to get their franchise record. Kobe makes a 3 again. It's a shame that these guys didn't get used in the second half. They're having to wait to the last seconds of the fourth to actually get their shots. They're going to dribble it out. Well, look, 118 to 109 seems like a very similar scoreline. That seems like a scoreline we see every game. So in the end, the script turns out the right way. Brooklyn beat the Bulls, and it's pretty much the exact same type of scoreline we've seen for the past season, really. But I really thought after that first quarter there was a chance here. I don't know. Bulls never recovered since the Warriors game in 2021. We're down bad, fellas. We are down bad. It is. Hey, look, this game, and usually these streams are about 2 hours and 20 minutes. This game ended 10 minutes earlier than normal. Wow. Ben Simmons wasn't even playing, bro. Like, that's crazy, bro. My fellow brethren in Ben Simmons just wasn't even there. Bye-bye, Billy Donovan. The thing is, it's not going to happen, though. That's why it hurts. It hurts. Let the door hit you on the way. It hurts, bro. Because it's not going to happen, man. It's not going to happen, but it should happen, but it's not. But it should, but it won't. I don't know. Look, I'm not going to keep you guys here for any longer. I'm going to take a couple of minutes break. You know, get hydrated. Maybe get something to eat. And then I'll make my game reaction again. Just so much went wrong, didn't it? I'm going to end the stream here. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the stream at any point, feel free to drop a like and subscribe. Here we are once again. In misery land, in therapy sessions with each other. It's crazy. But I'll see you in the next watch along against Boston. That's going to be a tough game. And that's an in-season tournament game. So you know Boston are going to bring it in that timeout. Because points matter in that type of situation. So yeah, this is going to be ugly. This week might be another ugly week for the Bulls. But we'll see how it goes. Need that BD rant tonight, Aiden. You'll get it in the game reaction. I don't know how composed I'll be. We'll see what happens in a couple of minutes. Just take my break. If I'm still angry, then I'm going to let it all out. If it's not, then it is what it is. I'll see you in the next stream. Have a wonderful and safe day. I'll see you in the next video. Stay safe, stay healthy, stay tuned for more. As always, God bless. Take care. And